Is this the new normal? One tweet, and Wall Street goes wild after a hacker sent a fake tweet from the Associated Press Twitter account. The Dow took a 150-point swing in a matter of 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And that affects any of us that has a 401k. $200 billion of the market's value erased just like that. And this shows just how vulnerable we really are in this 24/7 faster is better news environment, stories, even fake ones, traveling at light speed, and that can create anxiety in the blink of an eye. So how vulnerable are you? What about our local businesses that have our information? How secure is it? That is what News 2's Mark Geary went to look into, and what he found might have you checking the bank account in a couple minutes.
When you think of a hacker, you might picture someone sitting at home on their computer trying to break into a system. And well, that does happen. But there can be plenty of other holes in company security. A lot of places have a room like this, a conference room, where you often might leave people alone for a few minutes while you're waiting for them to do something. Leave the wrong person alone in a room like this, and they may notice one of these, an internet connection jack. And all they need to do is plug something in here, and they've got access to the network. More and more of us bring our own devices into work as well from home, and every time an employee plugs in something like a flash drive into a company computer, well, that just opens up the door for a hacker. And if your company has Wi-Fi, a hacker can simply sit in the parking lot just like this and break into your system in a matter of seconds.
Sometimes there is stuff that's so glaring and they kind of, I can't believe we didn't see that.
Total Computer Solutions works with companies to help make systems more secure.
More and more of your personal information is out on the net or on someone's network, and so potentially vulnerable.
So you might want to hire a, quote, certified ethical hacker, someone your company hires to try to hack into your system. Many executives are shocked at how vulnerable they are.
In about 8 seconds, I had their wireless key. And I asked them, you know, did you know that this wasn't secure? And they said, oh, well, nobody has the key. And I said, well, I have your key. Look, I was in their server, in their QuickBooks file with their company data open, all their tax information, all their clients, with all their social security numbers right there.
The biggest mistake people make, weak passwords. It sounds so obvious, but if your password is a word you can find in the dictionary, well, it's a bad password. The FBI has a National Cyber Investigative Joint Task Force that works every day to catch and hunt down hackers. That task force includes 19 intelligence and law enforcement agencies. And the president has said catching and stopping hackers is a top priority. Frank?
That's an eye-opener. Mark, thanks for that. Well, today we learned the FBI and the SEC are investigating that security breach that sent stocks into a free fall. So, who is keeping us from getting hacked? So, according to the website Wired.com, Twitter is testing a two-factor authentication user password verification. It might not use hackers or not stop hackers in their tracks, but it could make it more difficult for them to access your account. All right, so here's how it would work. If you log into your computer, you put in your username and password, Twitter would then send a code to your phone, and then you'd enter that code on the computer to access your account.